Hello Taurians, welcome to my channel Surabhi, and in this video we'll be having a look as to what's in store for you for the month of July. Okay, and as these are general readings, they may or may not resonate with each and every one of you. They may be your energies of the person or the situation you're dealing with, or maybe the mix of both. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. For the personal readings, the details are given in the description box below. So let's see what are the messages for Taurians in July. What is the overall energy for Taurians for the month of July? Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so you are moving towards something or someone slowly and steadily, and it's a potential of a sort of offering a potential stability. It is not something that you are rushing towards. You are moving slowly, gradually, and steadily. Okay, and that is a very wise thing to do, because you are not making an impulsive move towards whatever it is or whosoever it is. That's beautiful. So let's see, what is this Knight of Pentacles about? What is this Knight of Pentacles for Taurus? So for the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Cups, Three of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Fool, the Moon, and the Two of Cups. Okay. So Taurians, as you are moving slowly and steadily towards something or someone, you are leaving something behind. Okay, and what you are leaving is something which was really a heartbreak. You were really grieving a loss of something. You were really troubled. Okay, you were really praying to God to heal yourself. You really wanted the universe to help you to unburden yourself, to help you to somehow get over this pain and agony and heartbreak. Okay, and that is what you are releasing. So you are ready to release this. In the process, while you are moving towards new horizons, you're moving towards a new beginning over here. You are ready to take the leap of faith, in the sense that you are ready to move towards the new sunshine in your life. So whatever it was in the past, you are ready to leave it, and you know that it was not for your highest good. It was not serving you emotionally or in any way right now. So all those pent up emotions which were there, or whatever was sort of remaining, you are just burning those ashes and moving towards a new beginning. But yes, since you know, you've seen the pain, you are not rushing in. You are going very, very slow, to the extent that the movement may not even be very much perceived by the other person or that situation, whatever it is. So it is a very wise move. Whatever you are doing in a very wise way. But one thing is that you know that whatever you are going to provide, or whatever you are moving towards, is something which is stable, which is committed. It is not something which is frivolous or flirty, okay, or transient. Okay, so as you are moving away from this heartbreak, the pain in your heart or the agony, and just see from the Three of Swords, as you are ready to leave it behind, you see the beauty of this Ace of Cups. Just see this. Okay, from this heart, you are healing, and it is just a transformation, that now this heart is really shining bright, radiating, making you very, very vibrant, very, very happy, and you are ready to even offer that love. So it is overwhelming with emotions. Now your heart is, you are ready for a new beginning. You are totally healed. You are totally healed in the process, as you are moving towards a new beginning, leaving the past behind, and in the process you realize that you are really healed now, to the extent that it is not only serving you, that you are even ready to open up for love. you are ready to offer a new beginning. So this is your heart overflowing with love. So that is what it is. So this is the magic of the situation or the person towards whom you are moving, or whatever the situation is wherever you are, that it is giving you a lot of healing effect, to the extent that it is healing your heart, the broken heart, and even first of all healing it and then making it ready for a new beginning. And here you are with the Knight of Cups. Okay, here you are with the Knight of Cups. So this is the beauty. There is a new beginning. Definitely you are ready to open up. You are ready to open up emotionally. You want to offer this, your love, to somebody over here. Okay, the Knight of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. So one more thing here is that as you are ready to open up, you know that you want to offer your love, you want to offer your commitment, but still perhaps, so it's here that here it is that you've healed, you are ready. This is you are ready, but still you are taking that last pause. Okay, you do not want to rush in. Okay, you actually do not want to rush in because you want to heal totally. You want to take that time, you want to spend that time in rejuvenating yourself. You are in no hurry. So it is, to me it is all about still being sort of single but happy. Okay, so here you are happy and single, ready to take the move, in no hurry, in no rush. You do not have any plans of just rushing into the situation. Okay, so what I feel here is that though you are ready for love, but from this is all about healing. Okay, from the Three of Swords to the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Swords, Three of Wands, here the passion here is kindled within you. Now you are ready to make the move. Here you are just sitting, okay, now I'm open for love, and here you are ready to act, you are ready to move towards that person or that situation or that whatever this is in your life. So the passion within you is again alive, so to take a new beginning, to move ahead, but still you are giving that last moment or the last final thought, or waiting for the right opportunity, the right person. Okay, now I am ready for love, but still I am happy. I'm not, I just don't want love because sort of that I'm not happy. You are happy even if you are single. You have done that inner work. You are happy while you are single also. So you are still taking that time to wait for the right person or the right opportunity over here. So this is, I should say, you're preparing yourself, sort of, you're still preparing yourself before you open up. Okay, and here with the Fool, here you are taking that leap of faith. Okay, you are taking the leap of faith, and we have the Moon here. Here it is that you perhaps don't even know, with the Fool and the Moon, it is a new beginning, but yes, you are definitely taking the risk over here. There is some sort of a risk which you are taking because you really don't even know what's lying ahead, but you are ready to take that leap of faith. You are feeling that wherever the destiny is guiding me, let me move with the intuition, let me keep on moving there, okay, in that direction. So that is what you're just following your intuition. As your intuition says, you are taking the leap of faith, you are going with the destiny over here. Okay, and things are, yes, there are certain things which are not very clear to you, but still you are moving ahead, and that is towards the Two of Cups. So this is a new foundation, it is a new beginning, a new friendship, a new love, a new commitment, whatever it is for you. So what I feel here is, even though things are not very clear to you, perhaps you don't even know what will be the answer for that from that person. It can be that also, or maybe something else is not very clear, but yes, whatever it is, your intuition says that no, this is the right path, you should follow it, and you are doing it, and here you are landing with the Two of Cups. So that is what you are doing, Taurians. So what I feel is that you are moving slowly and steadily towards this Two of Cups of yours, which is definitely a new beginning over here, a friendship or a commitment, whatever it is, and you are moving in a very wise way, I should say, slowly and steadily, after healing yourself. Okay, you are in no hurry. So let's see what is the guidance or the message from this text for you, Taurians. The Five of Clubs here is, this is the Devil card of this deck. So what I feel here is with the Devil, So you really need to resist if there is any temptation, if there is any, you should say, anything which is chaining you down, any thoughts which are there perhaps in your mind, which you feel that they are holding you back. It can be that also. It can be some sort of a temptation also, but whatever it is, something here needs to be it's like if there is some sort of a temptation, or you feel the need to that controlling behavior, or if you feel some sort of an attachment in an obsessive way, so those things need to be taken care of or guarded against. Okay, so just keep that thing in mind, that you do not become obsessive or too controlling here in the relationship, or uh, don't let any negativity come into it, to put it into simple words. Guidance from the angels. One is messenger of emotion. Let's see. Guidance from the angels. Messenger of emotion popped out. This is a beginning of a new emotional experience that could grow into something deeper. You may receive a message expressing feelings that you didn't even know were developing. A social invitation could soon be on its way to you. There is a person involved who is very gentle and loving with only kindest of intentions. This could be even you. Six of thought. Peaceful times are on the horizon. The storms have passed, and now you can see that the destination is within sight. That's what I said. The stress in your life will begin to fade away, allowing for happier times. It may be necessary to take a journey over water or to another country. So, Taurians, I'll be exploring this reading further, and the link for that is given in the description box below. You're most welcome to click the link and follow me on Patreon. Join me there and listen to the extended. Otherwise, I just hope it helps, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye. Thank you.